The season of whispers has returned. The air carries a quiet tension, like the moment before a secret is revealed. Candles flicker across marble halls, shadows dance against silk curtains, and the soft sound of carriage wheels echoes through the misty London streets. Somewhere behind those grand doors, the sun prepares once again to shine under the watchful eye of society. But this time, something feels different. The smiles are sharper, the glances longer, and every whispered word seems to hide another story. The world of Bridgerton is not just returning, it is ready to burn brighter, bolder, and far more scandalous than ever before. It begins with the first light of dawn brushing against the rooftops of London. The city wakes slowly, but in the world of silk gowns and golden invitations, mornings are never quiet. There is movement behind every lace curtain. Letters sealed with wax are carried by trembling hands, each one carrying the power to shape a reputation or destroy it. The sound of a violin drifts through the air, soft and haunting, a reminder of all that has come before. The grand halls that once held laughter and heartbreak now wait to be filled again. Every polished floor, every chandelier, every corner of the Bridgerton home feels alive with anticipation. The ton knows the time has come. Gossip runs faster than the wind, weaving through parlors and gardens, turning every glance into a story and every silence into suspicion. The names that once graced Lady Whistledown's pages are whispered again, their pasts polished or poisoned by the mouths of strangers. Yet beneath the elegance, beneath the pearls and polite smiles, lies the pulse of something more: desire, ambition, and the hunger to be noticed. The Bridgerton name still holds its weight, but power is a fragile thing in this world. One wrong step, one unguarded moment, and even the brightest can fall. Still, amid the chaos and chatter, hearts continue to chase what they should not. Some seek love, others seek revenge, and a few seek only to be remembered. For in this new season, it is not enough to simply belong to the ton. You must captivate it, charm it, and survive it. And somewhere beyond the carriages and candlelight, a pen scratches across paper once more. The voice that knows every secret of society stirs again, ready to reveal, to expose, and to enchant. The pages are turning, the invitations are written, and the whispers grow louder. London is waiting. The Bridgertons are returning. And the season, dear viewer, is about to begin. It always begins with a glance. A fleeting look across a crowded ballroom where the air hums with music and secrets. Two souls meet, not with words, but with silence so powerful it could shatter the calm. One gaze lingers a moment too long, one breath catches before the next dance begins, and suddenly everything changes. The ton may call it fate, but others would name it danger, for love in this world has never been gentle. It arrives like thunder on a clear day, dazzling, unstoppable, and impossible to ignore. But who will capture the heart of this new season? Some say it will be the one who hides the most behind their smile. Others whisper of a figure from the shadows, someone returning to claim what once was lost. The truth, however, is far more delicate. It lies in the quiet exchanges, in the ink of letters written under moonlight, and in the hearts that tremble between desire and duty. Because in Bridgerton, every romance comes wrapped in scandal, and every secret, no matter how deeply buried, finds its way to light. In the drawing rooms of Mayfair, names are spoken softly but remembered fiercely. A single rumor can ruin a reputation, and a single promise can bind to souls forever. Somewhere behind the glittering chandeliers and polite laughter, there is a heartbeat that quickens whenever another's name is mentioned. And though every heart longs for love, not all are brave enough to face what love demands. For affection here is not merely a matter of feeling, it is a war waged in silence, where every look and every letter becomes a weapon. The story of this season will not be told with easy choices. There will be tears behind closed doors and laughter that hides regret. There will be hearts that reach across the line between what is proper and what is forbidden. Perhaps it will be a tale of two lovers separated by duty, or perhaps of one who must choose between passion and pride. Perhaps it will be about a secret so dangerous it could undo the entire ton. Whatever it may be, the truth will unfold not with a grand announcement, but with a whisper that grows louder than any waltz. And as the nights grow longer, that whisper will turn into a name. A name that every ballroom will repeat, every newspaper will print, and every admirer will envy. Yet, love in this world does not bloom without cost. It tests loyalty, it tempts fate, and it leaves even the strongest trembling. For every dance has a price, and every season hides a heartbreak waiting to be revealed. The question, dear viewer, is not who will fall in love, but who will survive it. The heart can only bear so much before it breaks, and in this season, even the most guarded hearts will be laid bare. The walls built from pride and pretense will crumble, leaving only truth behind. And when that truth finally surfaces, it will not whisper, it will roar. Echoing through drawing rooms and gardens alike. London will hold its breath once more. The invitations have been sent, the gowns are waiting, and beneath the shimmer of candlelight, destiny begins to stir. Love will bloom, but not without chaos. Secrets will unfold, but not without pain. For this season is not just about romance, it is about revelation. And soon, very soon, the world of Bridgerton will learn that even the most elegant of hearts can hide the darkest of desires. There comes a moment when even whispers cannot contain what the world is about to learn. The candles burn lower, the violins grow softer, and the night itself seems to lean in closer, as though the air is waiting for one final secret to be revealed. The tongue holds its breath. Every letter has been sent, every rumor has been woven into lace, and every longing heart now beats to the rhythm of anticipation. London stands still, caught between past and promise, waiting for the curtain to rise once more. Time has been cruel since the last season ended. Lovers have parted, dreams have shifted, and yet the story refused to rest. In every corner of the city, behind closed doors, in crowded parlors, along the quiet Thames, echoes of that world remained. Now, those echoes are returning louder, stronger, wrapped in silk and secrecy. The season is no longer coming. It is here, shimmering like dawn on polished glass. The invitations are sealed. The orchestra tunes its strings. And soon, the world will know when love returns to reign again. At first, there is only the sound of ink meeting parchment, a soft scratch, steady and deliberate. A hand moves with purpose, shaping each letter with care. Across the paper, words begin to appear, words that carry the weight of 1,000 sighs and 100 hearts. Season 4 arrives. The ink declares, its letters curling like smoke. The final word forms slowly, as if savoring the power it holds. A date, simple, yet monumental. The moment every admirer has longed for, written in ink. Sealed by destiny, the words shimmer in candlelight, as though the parchment itself knows the importance of what it carries. The room seems to breathe again, the silence breaking into a collective exhale of excitement. Outside, the city stirs. Footsteps echo against cobblestone streets, and lanterns flicker to life in windows across the square. Somewhere, a hand clutches a letter tighter. Somewhere else, another waits for news to reach their door. And high above it all, the night sky blushes with the promise of a new beginning, because this is not just another season. This is the return of the heartbeat that made the tongue tremble. It is a promise of passion, of heartbreak, of secrets yet to unfold. Every gown will shimmer brighter, every glance will sting deeper, and every word spoken will carry the weight of what has come before. For the hearts of the Bridgerton world do not forget, they only wait for the right moment to be reborn. And that moment, dear viewer, has finally arrived. The ink dries. The music swells. The screen fades to soft light. And then those words, simple but magnificent, linger like perfume after a lover's embrace. Bridgerton Season 4 arrives. Date. The revelation glows in gold, surrounded by the soft rustle of silk and the sound of violins that seem to play only for you. It is not just an announcement. It is an invitation. A call back to a world where love defies reason and scandal is the only certainty. Now, the stage is set. The city is alive again with whispers, and every corner hums with the thrill of what's to come. The story that once captured hearts across the world is ready to bloom again, wilder and more daring than ever. All that remains is for you to take your place, to open your heart, and to let the ton sweep you away. Because when the season begins, no one, not even the mighty Bridgertons themselves, will remain untouched by its magic. And so, the wait ends not with a whisper, but with a promise. A promise written in ink, sealed with passion, and delivered straight to every soul that has ever believed in love's grand return. The date is set, the world is watching, and once again, all of London and beyond belongs to Bridgerton. The night exhales at last. The whispers fade, replaced by the slow rise of strings that seem to echo through marble corridors and moonlit gardens. London breathes again, its restless heart calmed for the briefest moment. Across the ton, letters unfold, candles burn lower, and the promise of a new season settles like starlight on the city. It is as if the world itself has been holding its breath, waiting for this very second when the ink dries. And the truth becomes impossible to ignore. There is beauty in stillness, in that perfect pause between what was and what will be. The chandeliers dim, the violins soften, and the voices of the ton fall to hush. For now, every heart knows what it must do: wait, dream, prepare. Because soon the season will open once more, and every secret, every longing, every unspoken word will step into the light. The gardens will bloom again with gossip. The ballrooms will tremble beneath the rhythm of scandal and love unruly. Unstoppable love will claim its rightful place among them. The world of Bridgerton has never been one of still hearts. It beats with elegance and chaos, with hope and heartbreak intertwined. And as another chapter begins, it brings with it new names, new stories, and new reasons to fall in love again. The sound of a carriage pulling away, the flutter of silk, the quiet sigh before a confession, these are the moments that define a season. The kind of moments that make time stand still, only to steal it away again with a single glance. As the light fades, a golden glow fills the frame. The Bridgerton crest emerges, soft and regal, surrounded by candlelight. The strings swell once more, gentle but commanding, carrying the tone of a promise fulfilled. For those who have waited, for those who have dreamed, for those who still believe in the power of love that defies reason, the time has come. The season returns. The invitation is open. The dance awaits. Then, like a heartbeat, the screen flickers to crimson. The world falls silent, save for one familiar sound, the quiet pulse of destiny. The letters appear one by one, bold and certain, only on Netflix. The final note of the orchestra rises, holds, and then fades into the kind of silence that lingers, the kind that leaves you wanting more. And just before the darkness takes the screen, a whisper drifts through the air, a voice you cannot see, but will always know. Dearest reader, prepare your heart. The season is upon us. The ink has spoken. The ton is awake. And thus begins another chapter in the grandest love story of them all.